Screw it.
Oh, I always do. All right, here we go. 10 seconds. Backing track is going.
Yeah. Off Track Syndicate is pre-recorded this week. Don't act like you're really that surprised or disappointed. The only thing you'll be missing out on is Knights trying to ignore the trolls in the live chat.
Somebody wake up Rusty.
I'm trying to figure out my junk over here. Oh, great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Feel it. I tried to
where's
make sure
my
that
post-it?
happens. Oh yeah. Less than a minute in, Knights. You got this.
I lost my post-it note.
But,
I'll send it to you.
no. Oh,
Well,
well,
frick.
happy New Year's Eve, everybody, I guess. Is it New Year's Eve or day? I don't even know what day it is. I've been drunk.
Old Lang Syne. What do you call it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Eve.
Eve.
Okay, good.
I
That's easier.
don't know the weird talk Melissa was just using.
Yeah.
Old anxiety. I don't.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I meant.
Yes.
Old
Um,
Lang Syne and New Lang Syne.
So yeah, we're recording. Of course, we couldn't do a live. Whatever.
Well,
we're
we can. But
Well,
just
that's not
trying to-
completely accurate, right?
it's my fault.
You might do something after the pre-recorded show, but we'll see.
Yeah, we're gonna play around with that idea a little bit. Kinsey, I'm hoping Mel will join us, but Kinsey and I kind of want to
likely.
try to go live after this recorded thing and just kind of hang out, you know. So I don't know. We'll see if that happens. If we go live, you'll see it.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that we'll chat in the chat, the YouTube chat. We'll put it out on Facebook or the other socials, whatever. So yeah, hopefully, if you guys have no life like we don't have a life, you'll be there chatting with us, bringing in the new year.
And
Just in case
hopefully-
our listeners say,
It's so tiny. I wanted more.
Yeah. And that's why we are recording, because Knights won't be able to join us because he has a life,
He has a
A
life
wife.
and plans. Whatever.
a beautiful wife, and fantabulous children, and counting his blessings.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not jealous at all.
yeah,
Not even a little bit.
maybe playing games and trying not to be frustrated with the kids.
You got this.
Got it.
You
By the
got
way,
this.
I mean, this is just completely off, well, not completely off track or off topic. So before Christmas, my wife and I went in to town and we got groceries and stuff. And I said, okay, we have this whole wall of board games. Let's go see if there's any board games we don't have that we actually are interested in. Okay.
Oh, I love that.
Bought Kerplunk, you know, the little sticks and the
Yeah.
marbles you stick on top. Okay.
Yep.
And then we bought Jenga because our Jenga set, our kids would just play with it, you know, just build stuff
Like
with
blocks.
it. Stuff
Yeah.
gets lost. We pulled out the Jenga game, and this is such a stupid little thing for me to be irritated with, but the Jenga box is no longer square.
Oh my
It's
god.
rectangular. How do you put Jenga back into a rectangular box and not have it just go freaking everywhere?
But do you need it in a box? Can't you just put it in a Ziploc?
Yeah, but then you have to
Right.
reassemble it all. That
Well, you
crap,
got to do
and-
that anyway.
No.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
OCD much?
Well, I'm gonna
Reminds me of somebody else that used to be on the show.
3D print a a case for it, a holder.
I think you should.
There you go.
So gonna do that.
Got
And
this. Yeah, make sure it's like sturdy. Can't be warped in any way. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And then the Kerplunk, I remember the sticks being wood before,
Yeah.
by olden days. No, now they're what, molded plastic and crap.
Did that happen to Lincoln Logs also?
I could see that.
So Kerplunk, I think you're talking about that, and I'm thinking about the sticks and everything. Am I getting that confused with Mousetrap?
Yes.
Did you guys have
Yes.
Mousetrap?
Mousetrap is the board game, and you roll the dice and move the guy around, and then it's the what's the word for the over the top machine, Rube Goldberg machine.
Yes.
Just to make Mousetrap go down. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I
different.
love that though. It's
Yeah, I never.
that's how old it is. It's part of my childhood. Holy
I
crap.
never got a chance to play the Mousetrap game. I only seen it on TV and wished that I could get that and lose all the pieces.
We had it, but my aunts and uncles and older cousins used to totally jack it from us. And I had an Easy Bake Oven. My mom bought me an Easy Bake Oven, but never bought the light bulb for it. It was like, here, you can look at it, but you can't use it. It's too dangerous. So I'd sit there, I'd open up the packets and just like eat the batter.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
I got
Am I right?
I remember getting a Light Bright. You know what that is, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I'm too
Stick a
old.
little-
But yes, with the paper and you put the lights
The
and you
little
make the
pegs in
design.
there, right?
Yeah.
But I would get in trouble for you. See, at the time when I had it, it would come with these templates. So the
Yeah.
sheets of paper, and then it would,
I had those too.
it has the design on it. Well, I'm not supposed to use that because once you use it, then then it's screwed up, and then the light comes through it all the time. So basically, it was just like, well, what's the point of having this game if you're not supposed to use it?
Okay, Knights.
I don't know.
How many bright lights did you shove up your nose?
None.
Oh, okay. All
None.
right.
See, I had the cheap version of Light Bright. It was called Etch-a-Sketch. you never could draw anything but a bunch of squiggly damn lines. Yeah, and maybe I could get like some boxes. I like the
Yeah.
boxes. I could do.
You didn't draw the Mona Lisa?
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
I think
so.
Etch-a-Sketch is the mode in which I write my life. Like if I don't like a certain chapter, I just shake it,
Yeah.
start all over again. Never happened.
Yeah, and then there was like an artist, I forget who it was, that came out and he had an Etch-a-Sketch and he had a beautifully drawn picture. And I was like, there is no way in hell he did that with them two little things. And yeah, he didn't. He took the back off and drew on the back. And then
Cheater.
put it back together. Yes.
Yeah, I know. What do you call those? What do you call those?
Little twisty knobbies. Twisty knobbies. You know.
Like that whiskey I was trying to get you to talk about. Knob
Oh,
Creek.
Knob Creek.
I'm never going to get that picture out of my head. Rusty going,
You said knobbies like a Brit.
Yeah, it was knobbies. Come on.
oh
Would you
boy.
care for a spot of tea and a little twist of your knobbies?
Yeah.
Please, sir, may I have a bit of chocolate?
Did you guys get anything good for Christmas?
Yes. My mother
I
bought
did.
me gloves and a T-shirt.
What'd you to get you?
Oh, yeah.
Boom, chicka, pow, wow.
Bow, chicka, bow, cow. No, actually, she helped me buy a shitload of liquor. That is probably going to kill me if I don't slow down.
Yeah,
Just a
I think
little.
your new hobby needs to slow down. I think you need to savor more instead of.
Right, yeah.
I think you're moving too fast and you're not savoring.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let it breathe so it lets you continue breathing.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm,
So you got those gifts. Did you hear about that guy with 5 penises? His pants fit him like a glove.
oh.
Well, you said gloves every time I think of this.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That was
Mom jokes, am I right? But yeah, Rusty, can you Would you rather buy a bunch of different bourbons and whiskeys
Yes.
or a bunch of your favorites?
No, I
You're
want
all
to
about
try.
the exploration.
Yeah, I'm all about what all's the different things out there, and seeing what they got.
This is my first bottle of Buffalo Trace, so we can hear you, Judy.
Yeah.
You spent $35 on what?
Dollars.
Bottle of Buffalo Trace.
That's more than
No,
$9.
this was 15 only because I used my points, but it's regular.
Yeah, you
Make a
cheated.
commentary.
You cheated.
I am sorry, but I can't stop bragging about that because I've seen the. Ugh.
Yeah, it's $50 in a lot of places.
I didn't buy it, but it's $35 at the liquor store that I use.
Okay.
Well, then you need to find a cheaper liquor store.
Well,
Poker in the rear.
yes.
How about you, Mel? Did you get or receive anything that, or that's the same thing. Did you give or receive anything that you were excited about?
Of course, my son's gift, playing Santa Claus, is my freaking favorite thing ever. So, but he got a bunch of clothes and electronics, as a 13-year-old would.
Yeah.
He now has a dual monitor, gaming.
Nice.
So instead of
Rookie.
having the GTX, gamer chair, got him a different one that I could totally fall asleep in. He spends so much time in that freaking chair. I felt like he needed an upgrade, but I got. So some of you know, not everybody. My friend Jeannie, she's 63, recently lost her husband in June, and I call it widow duty, and I kind of feel bad because that makes it sound derogatory when it's not. It's totally fun. So this is her first year without her husband, but she thought it would be a good idea to spoil her two friends, me and this other girl, and we had bags like we were a 5-year-old at our parents' house. I got bracelets and hair ties, and oh, you might like this one. She gave me a candle that says, "Thank you for being my unpaid therapist." It was like, oh my gosh.
Nice.
And my mom gave me a purse, a leather purse from Duluth.
Nice.
Lifetime warranty, and it smells good. I love the smell of fresh leather.
In the morning.
Not cows, leather.
Yeah.
Well, that would be the freshest leather.
Not Robert cows either. What's his last name again? Robert, whatever. I'm sure he smells great though. I'm sure, but I really like the leather purse. No Coach or Gucci for me. So, Knights, how was your Christmas? Tell us about your gifting.
Oh, it was.
I
it
am
was
so
all right.
pissed that you have one of those Marty Moose freaking mugs. That's what it's been on my wish list for 30
Oh.
years.
Yeah.
That
I
is
got
awesome.
I got one. I opened that up and was surprised with that. So yeah, it's not screen accurate. It's
No,
plastic.
I know that,
You
but
know.
did cousin Eddie give that to you or?
No,
what?
that was the wife. She gave that to me.
Oh.
I got a couple bottles of what was it? Stillwell whiskey.
Stillwell or Still Austin?
Stillwell.
Oh well.
It's the
Nice.
one I've told you about before, Rusty. It comes in it's like the tin can. It comes in a can, not a bottle.
Right.
He likes it when in the can.
Yeah.
They make a cherry whiskey that's awesome. I love that.
Shut
And
your
then she
mouth.
found a
Amateur.
it was peanut butter s'more or something or other. I don't know. I'll try it.
Oof.
Screwball from Screwball
No,
maybe.
I don't know. We'll see.
Eh.
It's at the very least the cherry one is pretty good. I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Rusty, some people sip.
Right.
Not everybody
yeah.
gulps the whole bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You definitely gotta. I can't
What?
have the flavored stuff because it's got all that added sugar and
What?
all that in there.
You're missing out.
Did
know.
you get the kids anything cool? I want to know. Okay, a lot of us, like I did, bought material gifts. Did anybody give an experience gift, like a membership to a park or a magazine subscription or an aquarium, like a 1-year membership or anything?
No,
Oh,
all my
look.
grandkids got
Whiskey.
electronic gift cards
Oh,
for the
I mean, if I thought
Nintendo
about-
and all that.
I mean, if I thought about giving my kids a subscription to the public park, that could have worked. I'll have to think about that for their birthdays. Here's a subscription to the the local park.
Get the hell out of my house.
Yeah.
No, I hadn't thought about that. We are planning on doing a vacation driving up to South Dakota this summer, so there's that, and that's not going to be freaking cheap, but
Oh, my aunt lives there right now, and she's a nun. I do not go visit her. She's miserable.
Yeah.
But I have been watching Fargo, the newest season of Fargo, and if you go to South Dakota or North Dakota and you can pick up the accent and send it to me, I'd really appreciate it because it is super fun to listen to.
and then you'd have 3 accents.
Yeah, don't you know?
Yeah.
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 Huh.
That would be fun, right?
Yeah.
I want to be Minnesota mommy.
My kids got it seems like one of the most popular things that they got for Christmas was it's a game console, but it's like it's set up like an arcade. Yeah, the joystick and all the 8 million buttons and all that stuff, and there's 2 of them. There's player 1, player 2, and you hook it up to the TV, and it has, I'm not exaggerating here, it has 13,000 arcade games on it.
Oh my God.
I told him, well, you're not going to need another video game until you
Ever.
play all these.
Yeah, until you beat all of them.
Yeah.
I just recently, last month, found a way to download and play Breakout, and I was so excited. You remember Breakout? The
Oh yeah.
boop, 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 boop,
Like Pong?
boop. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Pong, but I think it's the Atari version, and then if you get enough bricks, and then your ball goes.
Yeah, it's Breakout. Yeah, knocking the bricks
Gotcha.
out.
Breakout.
Gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
so this has, I mean, I went scrolling through 500 of the games on there, and I found Contra, I found a whole bunch of Ninja Turtles games that I remember playing as a kid. There's actual Nintendo games on there.
Does it have the original Pitfall?
I don't know. I'll have to look.
Yeah, Activision
But I mean-
Pitfall. That was fun.
I know.
13,000 games.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty fun to play.
Pac-Man?
There is Pac-Man. There's Miss
Oh.
Pac-Man. There's
I got
Donkey
Pac-Man
Kong.
fever.
Wife said she was playing Donkey Kong with one of the kids today. I
Ah.
actually looked for that, couldn't find it. I mean, you can do search, but it's kind of a pain in the ass.
It's so crazy how the old things that are newer again are fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still but it's still a challenge. The graphics and everything are definitely weak, but they're still fun. And you can't, just because we're advanced in technology doesn't mean we could ace everything from 80s technology. And I think about remember when we talked about fashion, it used to be very obvious 50s, 60s, 70s, and then it just kind of blurred. But what else just came back in fashion these past 2 years is vinyl. Like, we all loved the clarity of the CD and then downloading on our iPod, and now we could listen on Bose or whatever and have that crystal clear experience. But we're going back to vinyl. Vinyl outsold CDs by, like, I don't know, 65%. I mean,
Yeah, I remember.
I don't
seeing
know if that number's
Yeah.
accurate, but who the hell's still buying CDs? But still, the vinyl is what's cool.
Have you
Yep.
seen how they're making vinyl records now?
No.
Mm-mm.
They're recycling old records. So grind them up, melt them down, press them into a new record.
Huh.
I don't remember what show I was watching,
Pretty
but
smart.
it was recently, whether it was How It's Made or something like that.
I love that show.
And it's just interesting to see. All right, they grind them up into little chips,
I'll write that
they
down.
heat it up, a little blob on this platter, and then they compress it,
Yeah.
and then
Oh.
just trim off the excess edge. And
And thank God they're going to be getting rid of all those Barry Manilow albums. Jeez.
Shut your dirty horn mouth. But did they get rid of what happens if you play Led Zeppelin backwards? Are those devil messages still in there?
No.
I'm sure
I am the
Oh.
Bible. Won't you please spit on
I mean,
me?
it's easier to do that. Just record it from the internet and play it backwards in Audacity. You
Yeah,
got
there
it.
you go.
Hey, I don't admit this every day, but Rusty, my
Mhm.
very first concert was Barry Manilow. My
Uh,
very first 3 concerts were Barry Manilow.
Well,
Wait,
I
I've got
mean, not
something for
everybody can have good childhood memories.
Looks like tomatoes. Okay. Yep. And we did the Coca Cabana. I was forced. I didn't have a choice, but yeah, when I was a kid, I liked what my mom liked, and it was.
No, he was a great entertainer. For his
I
time
was a
and all
fan of
that.
Lowe. Still am.
Yeah, whatever.
Bless his heart.
Is he still around? Or
Yes.
is he on the roof?
Is he?
No, he's definitely still around. He came out a few years ago, maybe 2015.
Shocker.
Well,
Wait, you mean
it's
like
not a
after
shock. It's not a shocker, but it's not a shocker that he's gay. But it was a shocker that he came out and yeah, broke a lot of girls' hearts, man. My aunt Nancy, it was a freaking Barry Manilow stalker. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, my second concert I think was the Grassroots and Herman's Hermits. Yeah, I was very much following my parents. I'm old, but not that old. But yeah.
All right. I don't know. What are we looking at on time?
Time.
It's relative.
It is relative.
It is all relative.
We've got, I don't know, 4 minutes. We'll see.
Okay.
4 minutes.
So,
Well, Mel, you can.
so let me take this opportunity to
Yes.
tell you about our sponsor, the best, Warhorse Legacy Foundation. They are a veterans their charity is for veterans. They're a 501c3 nonprofit organization in Winslow, Arizona, serving as a local resource for military veterans. They have a 146-acre ranch. The foundation offers a variety of activities, which include equine programs, health and wellness programs, fishing, 3D archery, hiking, gardening, networking, volunteer opportunities, you name it. The cornerstone of the Warhorse Legacy Foundation is the Equine Activities Program. This program helps veterans cope with the stress of military life and the transition back to civilian life by focusing on building relationships between veterans and horses, which can help foster trust, communication, and emotional regulation. And on top of that, this is my own ad. This isn't written down, but when you invite families into therapy, when you invite families into the healing process, the outcomes are statistically far better than if the veteran was going through this by himself. The veteran went through the trauma by himself, but he has to reintegrate into society, but most importantly, his family. And when you involve the family, you have a better chance of healing, and everybody heals together. So please go check them out at warhorselegacy.org. And if you have any questions or want some more specific information, email them at info@warhorselegacy.org. And
Also-
please throw them a couple of dollars. 1, 2, 5. Rusty?
I just wanted to say, remind everybody that they just got a 3-star rating from Charity Navigator. So you can be assured that the money you are given is being spent where it needs to go. Absolutely.
So, yes, thank you. Please go check them out at their website, warhorselegacyfoundation.org. That's warhorselegacyfoundation.org.
Off Track Syndicate, bitches.
Yes, that is warhorselegacy.org. And if you don't want to reach out to them directly, you can contact us at offtracksyndicate@gmail.com, and we can give you more information if you want that as well.
Yes, we can definitely provide a connection to them. We love them. We've known them for a few years now. We have done other we have done other fundraisers for them, and this audience has never failed to disappoint. And we appreciate you so much for just putting them over the top.
That we
So
do.
thank you.
So that'll bring us to the end of this half hour. We'll be back after the commercial break with some more. I think we've got some interesting New Year traditions and some more things to talk about. Come on back.
Awesome. I'm gonna go get a piece of cake.
I don't have any cake. I guess I
Okay.
might have pumpkin pie.
No cake. Damn it.
But damn it, that you don't have any cake?
And I think Mel said mistakenly, and she meant has never failed us or disappointed us, not failed to disappoint us.
What?
Yeah, big difference.
Yeah.
What did I say? Did I disappoint you?
Our audience has never failed to disappoint us.
Oh my gosh. I thought of, oh my gosh. Kind of true though.
As
Glad
opposed
I'm
to
not the only one. Just
our,
saying.
our
We never
hosts have
failed.
never failed to disappoint our audience.
That-
Never failed to.
Such is the off-track way.
An idiot. Julie, you can't have this. It has raisins.
Aw.
Have you had this Italian cake?
No.
Panettone?
Wait, what? Hang on, I gotta pull my video back up here. Okay, I have a box of that on my counter.
Hmm.
And I'm afraid it's like fruitcake.
Yeah, it's like it's Italian tradition, but it's not like, it's actually a fluffy cake. It just has like nuts and raisins and stuff in it. Not
I
a
may have to
lot.
actually try it.
No, it's good. In Italy, they have like these boxes like this big.
10 seconds.
Oh, I'm back.
You were gone?
An optimist stays up until midnight to see the new year in. A pessimist stays up to make sure the old year leaves after they finish watching the Off-Track Syndicate.
That's yeah, that's about right.
Can I lead with my mistake?
Yeah,
Yes.
go for it.
So, at the end of my live read last segment, I said our audience never fails to disappoint us.
That was
I
nothing.
meant surprise us, like you never disappoint us.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I don't know how many people caught that, but you know who you are.
It's yeah, it's easy. It's easy to get messed up doing the live reads because you got to be.
That's true.
And I'm not.
Usually you are.
That's true. So I've got a
Usually
list.
screwing up. Okay.
I've got a list here before Rusty gets into his stuff. I've got a list of movies that, according to IMDb, we are supposed to.
You are what?
look forward to.
You're a what? You're a DB? Is that
I
I am
am-
a douchebag? What?
No, I don't know. I don't think so.
I'll make you that shirt if you need to.
So, 2024 movies to look forward to, and I guess we can decide whether we're looking forward to them or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Furiosa, a Mad Max saga.
Eh.
I mean,
1 or 2 is good, but I don't need a saga. I got
I
enough
haven't
sagas.
seen any Mad Max, old
What?
or recent. None.
No
whatsoever.
Tina Turner, no.
No.
wow.
You'll be
I
fine.
mean, the extent of my exposure to Mad Max was an episode of Rick and Morty.
Of course it was.
Well, I highly recommend the first movie, even though it's a little, and the second one, but pretty much anything after that, it gets into, like Rocky 9 takes on Godzilla.
Yeah.
It's just,
And
it just gets weird, It just
relax
gets
your
weird. expectations
expectations on the special effects, yada, yada, yada.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah. How about Star Wars Underworld?
Nope.
Oh no, I'm done. I'm done with the Star Wars crap. Jeez, I know.
I know Captain Kirk and Spock. They just, I mean, they need their run. Like
No, that's different.
they've
Mel.
only
That's
had a
different.
couple of what?
That's different. Not.
Oh, damn it, Scotty!
There you go.
Give me
Yeah.
up. Okay.
Yeah, that time the Tribbles took over the Death Star was just a little much.
Yeah. Yeah.
It happens. Damn.
I honestly had no idea they were planning on another Star Wars movie next year
Oh, they're gonna ride this thing out
till it dies.
Oh,
Yeah, or past it.
I
something.
think I had one of the ways my brain had like this faulty thinking, my mind when I was little, and I knew there was Star Wars, and then there were three. There was the New Hope,
Hope.
Empire Strike Back, and Yeah.
Return of the Jedi.
that too. And so I thought, like, in my head, it was like permanent static, like that was it.
Yeah.
And I thought that when they kept making more, everything was fake. Like it wasn't kind of like the anchoring bias, I guess, like the first thing that you see or hear. And that's like, to me, once I saw the first three, and then I grew up, and well, I didn't grow up, but when I got older, and then, you know, the other three came out, and I'm like, it's fake. Like, no, the first three, and that's it. I'm done.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did particularly like Rogue One. I thought that was really, really well made, and the
That was
story
pretty good.
it was really good. But I mean, when Han Solo got killed, I was like, what? No.
Shut up!
Dude,
Don't tell me.
spoilers.
Spoiler,
Damn.
whatever. I know. It
Jeez.
was. Okay, sorry. Well, I'll
Gosh.
cut that out. I'll cut that out in editing.
Yes,
Don't worry
please
about it.
edit that now.
Yeah.
How about
I'm
the
sticking off with a baby Yoda or something? Huh?
How about Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire?
Why not? Why
Maybe,
not? I didn't-
yeah.
I mean,
You know what? Never seen a one of those either.
look, I
have no interest.
particularly, I really, really like the very, very early Japanese.
I bet you like King Kong. Fay Ray on the top of the Empire State
It
Building.
was okay. The story was okay, but I just love the cheesy, everything, the special effects.
You like the
everything.
Godzilla.
The old
Okay.
stuff. Yeah, Godzilla. Yeah.
I like the King Kong where like King Kong holds Fay Ray in his hand and they're like in love and she's like this big. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, we're going to go to the movies together.
Yeah.
We're going to make sweet love.
It's so tiny.
And we're going to wear matching pajamas on Christmas Eve. And everybody's going to love it.
And what did she say to Kong?
Let me see your penis.
Oh,
Oh my God.
Damn you, knights! Damn you, knights!
Yeah. there you
and when
go.
it was all over,
This guy. Creamy, lots of protein in there. That was
Damn
my
it.
eggnog. Come on. man.
how about Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes?
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. I don't know. The first, are you like one? Have you seen either one of those nights, Rusty?
I've seen the first ones. I like the very first one.
I've seen Planet of the Apes, and I think I've seen Rise of the Planet of the Apes. I don't remember much about that one, but
Do we need it? Does society need it? Like, I want to know what it has to offer. Maybe. It's like one of those. I don't smoke weed, but if I did, that would be the movie.
Okay.
yeah,
There we go.
I don't know. So this one apparently, many years after the reign of Caesar, a young ape goes on a journey that will lead him to question everything he's been taught. So this is after, you know.
Oh, wait
Maybe
a
the
minute.
apes.
This is the thinking movie then. This is like existential thinking about where he is with the
apes essential.
apes essential.
Yeah.
I'm going to write that down. That's going to
I
be
think
tonight.
I think he's going to find out that Damn it, they were damn dirty apes.
Okay. No, that's a yes for me. I'm gonna watch that.
Okay.
I like thinking about thinking.
How about Lord of the Rings: The War of the Rohirrim?
What's a Rohirrim?
I think that's the horse people in
No.
Lord of the Rings.
That's a no for me.
Yeah.
Big fat no.
The untold story behind Helm's Deep, which, okay, that was the second Lord of the Rings movie, the Battle of Helm's Deep. Fantastic, whole freaking section of that movie, just awesome. The whole battle there, they're fighting, and yeah, I love that.
You're really into that, aren't you?
I might actually be interested in this one. I don't think I'll go to the theaters to watch it.
No. Is that a token film for you?
It is a Tolkien film. Yes.
Okay.
You gotta watch
All
her.
right.
She'll slip them things in there on you. Whoa.
How about Transformers 1?
What?
Ooh, that sounds good. One,
gonna
like
redo-
original, like going back in time.
An origin story set on Cybertron.
Okay, I like origin stories. I like that. I do it.
Rusty?
Is there going to be like a
I don't know.
Bumblebee?
I mean, after the cartoons, I just didn't care for all this. I loved the Transformer cartoons growing up. I was all about it. But no, it just doesn't interest me.
I've liked the movies overall. I thought they've been pretty good. This one apparently Scarlett Johansson, Chris Hemsworth, and Keegan-Michael Key.
That's
Or
all you
Star-
got to say. I'm done. I'm there with an extra pair of underwear.
All right.
Let's do this. So were these movies hypothetical?
No, these are supposed to be coming out in 2024.
Oh, I thought
Yep.
these. Oh, okay. I'll be definitely at Transformers one.
Here's one that I probably will go to the theater to watch. Beetlejuice 2.
Is Michael Keaton in it?
Yes.
And what's her name?
Yes, what's her name? Winona Ryder.
Winona Ryder. I love her.
She's playing
I thought-
her own character.
I thought she was dead.
No.
No, that's from Stranger Things.
No,
Stop it.
Beetlejuice was dead.
Beetlejuice.
Well,
But even in Stranger Things, she didn't die. She was the mom.
I know. I was just trying to mess with him.
The guy from the Goonies died.
Hooper. Oh, Sean
Sean Astin.
Astin.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a follow up to the original Beetlejuice movies, or movie. Rather.
I would love to see that because I don't know if it was my age back then or my immaturity, but I absolutely loved that movie.
So
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega, you know who she is? She played Wednesday
Yes.
in the Netflix series. Okay, she is Winona Ryder's daughter in this movie.
That is freaking perfect. I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm there. I'm buying my ticket right now. I'm going on Fandango. Where are we? You laughed at me? Okay.
And Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire.
I don't know.
Have you seen the most recent?
What, the one that had
Ghostbusters
all the
movie?
chicks in it?
No. I liked that one as a standalone by itself. I liked that one.
Really?
As a standalone, yeah. Not
there
as
was-
like a, yeah.
Recently, there was a what was it? Ghostbusters Afterlife, I think is what it was called. So this was set decades after the Ghostbusters happened, like now time
Yeah.
Mhm.
in a world where the Ghostbusters were real and everything was, everybody forgot all of it. And Egon, right, the guy who's dead now.
Right.
Uh,
That wasn't Ray Moranis.
no, not Rick Moranis.
Rick. Oh, him too. I mean, God rest his soul.
His grandkids, he died, and his grandkids and his daughter inherited where he lived, and that's where he kept all of this stuff and whatever, all of this ghost stuff ensues. And so now this is a
Okay.
continuation of that. It was a pretty good show. I liked it.
So, in other words, if you watched the original Ghostbusters back in the day, you wouldn't have to watch all of the spin-offs to enjoy this one.
Nope.
Okay. All right. I'm on
Nice.
board.
Okay.
Like I said, the Lady Ghostbusters movie by itself,
Yeah,
It's great. Yeah.
Huh,
Yeah.
okay.
It was
Rusty
all right.
doesn't like women, so he's like, women are trying
I mean,
to take
I-
over
I
the world.
do, but you know.
All right.
It's
A lot of these movies I don't care about. So I'm going to skip to Dune Part 2.
I don't.
I'm not smart enough for that movie.
That was a. That
The
was
thinking man's movie, and I don't
that
have
was
that.
that was a hard movie to watch, especially at the time. I think I tried to go back and watch it, and I just
Mhm.
And you're talking about the original Dune, right?
yes,
The original, I know.
Yeah.
Have
It
you
is
seen
difficult.
Have you seen the remake? Dune Part 1.
I heard it was
No.
really good, but I haven't.
Very good.
Huh.
Very good. I've watched it twice now. The second time, I picked up other stuff that I didn't notice before or didn't understand. And now I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm looking forward to this one to see where it goes. Because I haven't
Now-
seen the original.
You're smarter than me and Rusty combined twice, so I don't know. if
Hey,
that translates.
Timestamp.
I
There
know.
we go.
It's yeah, kind of smart. A hard man is good to find. I mean, stop that, strike that, reverse it.
Oh,
There you go.
I missed one. Deadpool 3.
Of course.
What is it?
Deadpool 3. Deadpool 3.
Yeah,
You
I've
seen any
never
of the
seen.
Deadpool?
Nope, never seen any of the Deadpools.
You know Ryan Reynolds, right?
Oh yeah, I kind of.
Yeah.
You know his
got a man
comedy.
crush on Ryan Reynolds. Yeah.
Right.
Who doesn't? I mean,
This is Ryan Reynolds in a costume, superhero costume, shooting and slicing up bad guys.
as long as you're not offended by offensive language, Rusty, you'll be fine. It's
Well-
cute. It's fun. You know,
I mean,
poop.
I am kind of
Yeah.
sensitive.
Yeah.
I know. I told you to switch to Dove deodorant. It's so much better.
And then to
Better than
add to
Gillette.
it, what's his name? Wolverine joins in.
Ah.
What's his name? The actor.
Hugh something?
Hugh Jackman.
Ackman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Huge Ackman joins. he reprises his role of Wolverine.
Huh.
That is
And from what
pretty
it looks
cool.
like, actually playing comic book accurate costume too.
I love the mash. I like it.
Yeah.
I think that's going to work very well.
Yeah, those two guys are friends. So yeah, I think
Oh, when two comics are friends and then they mesh and mash like that, it's going to be. I don't
Sounds
know.
like
I
a
hope it
porno.
is. Well,
No, negative. Negative.
uh,
Negative. All right, where are we at on the clock?
we got time. We got plenty
We
of
got
time.
time. All right, let's jump off of this. And
Rusty's bored.
well, I mean, we kind of drug that out for a little bit.
enough about you. What about me?
Well, I mean, you know.
Hey, if anybody is holiday thing for Italians, this panettone is pretty good. Can you see it? It's got raisins in it. It's not a fruitcake.
Like I said, I got a box of that, and I was afraid it was fruitcake. It's just been gathering dust on the counter.
It's not like just out of the oven, you know, fresh cake, but it's pretty good cake. You might probably want a glass of wine or a glass of milk with it, but it's pretty good.
All right, these are 30 fascinating events that unfolded on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. These are through the years, through the decades, the centuries. 1600, Queen Elizabeth I grants a patent for the Globe Theatre, paving the way for the flourishing of Shakespearean drama.
Oh, wow. Wasn't Brad there? He was talking about that? No?
He might have been. I'm
Oh,
sure.
well, I
Jeffy-
think Jeffy's old enough. He was
Yeah, I think
definitely
Jeffy's there. 1895, the world witnesses the first public demonstration of X-rays by Wilhelm Röntgen. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Revolutionizing, I can't say that word, medical
Revolutionating.
Revolutionizing.
imaging. Yeah, whatever.
I'm
1904,
gonna
the
put
Times Square ball descends for the
Wikipedia
first time. Oh, Times Square got their balls.
What year again?
1904.
1904 is when they. Yeah.
Marking the beginning of a beloved New Year's Eve tradition. And I'm pretty sure Dick Clark joined not long after that to, be showing it off on TV and stuff.
Right. He was rocking.
Oh, yeah.
New Year's Eve.
1905, I think.
Who is it now? Is it still Ryan Seacrest?
I think
And
it's still Ryan Seacrest in Dick Clark's rocking New Year's Eve.
and isn't it Lee crap. What's the CNN guy? Anderson something?
Cooper.
Anderson Cooper?
Oh, Anderson Cooper. Yeah. Doesn't him and the other guy do it too? He was drunk that one
Okay.
year.
Yes. I was
John
going to say, I
Lemon.
remember doing a story about this on the show last year, but that was because now they're not allowed to drink. Because apparently they had a Rusty level problem live, made asses of themselves
I
or
mean,
something.
I understand.
Rusty, you're a benchmark. That's so cool.
I like Benchmark too.
know.
1945, the
Hold
Battle
on.
of Okinawa. What?
Hold on, I've got a challenge to our listeners. Tonight, when you're watching the ball drop and watching the garbage that's on TV, keep an eye out in the audience to see if you see any people doing something they ought not to and they get caught on camera.
Oh.
It happens. Just saying.
Oh.
And if you catch it, let us know. We'll try to find the
Yeah, we'll
try
put
to
it on
find
video. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe Rusty can entice people too. Instead of watching the Rockin' New Year's Eve, you can watch New Year's Eve off track, dropping our own balls.
Yeah. Sleeping New Year's Eve.
Maybe.
It'll be
yeah,
Rusty like this.
We're gonna try. Maybe. Whatever. Why does everybody know that? I guess I do it everywhere. Yeah, we're gonna try New Year's Eve after this show to
Right.
go live. If you see us, jump on there. We'll be on YouTube.
You need to advertise this
We
beforehand.
do need to advertise this. All right, 1945, the Battle of Okinawa, one of the bloodiest in World War II, comes to an end, offering a glimmer of hope for peace in the new year. So there's that.
All right, that's a
That's a good
How'd
one.
that work out?
Eventually, yeah, we got it. The Arecibo message, 1968. A coded message aimed at a potential extraterrestrial intelligence is transmitted into the cosmos.
Oh,
And I think
so-
I heard like it would just now be getting somewhere. Where
so
somebody
we
might
sent
be-
that message out
Yes.
to. Oh, cool.
We aimed it at a star. We did this twice, 68, and I think in 80 something, 84
Mhm.
or 86, we did it again. So
I remember.
Can you imagine trying to adjust a dish that size? I mean, you've seen you saw Arecibo before it collapsed into itself.
yeah,
I mean, who's the guy that has to go out there to tilt it
Yeah.
to the right direction? How's
Hey.
the signal?
Did it.
Hey,
Just
so speaking of this stuff in space, isn't this I don't know if it's today or tomorrow, an anniversary of the JSW? I mean the JTW, the James Webb
I believe that was on Christmas.
AWT.
Christmas? I thought it was New Year's.
I think it
I
was.
suck.
I think it was Christmas.
Yeah, and we were just talking about this, 1986, the iconic cyberpunk film Blade Runner premieres.
Okay, I can get on board with that one for sure.
Weren't we just talking? No, we were talking about Dune. Never mind.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
talking
not
about-
too smart for that one.
And
Yeah.
you know that
I mean,
the
not too
set-
dumb for that one.
that the setting the time frame. We've already passed that time frame, if I'm remembering correctly.
2012? Blade Runner. I want to say 2012
Let's see here.
or 2021 or dyslexia.
2019.
Yeah, I was right. I nailed
So
it.
why aren't we dressed up like they were Blade Runner, right? The black paint across the
Did they-
eyes and all
yeah,
that crap.
Did they have flying cars? I mean, where's our
Why
robot
aren't
flying
we?
cars?
We totally could.
Right?
I'm sure everybody. Well, Knights, I don't know. He might be too young. 1999. Y2K fears grips the world as clocks approach midnight.
No, I remember.
But
I
thankfully-
remember very
All
well.
the computers being sold at Best Buy. Oh, make sure you turn your computer off before midnight and Y2K and all that crap. And
I was staring at my computer. Me and my boyfriend at the time were just like looking at it, like, it's
yeah,
climactic. Let's
they
go to
made
bed.
a big deal
Same
about
thing.
it. But had they not made a big deal about it, maybe it actually would have turned into something if they hadn't gone in and changed a bunch of code to be 4-digit years and all that stuff. You don't know.
That's what they want you to believe.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I also
2004
accidentally broke my boyfriend's nose that night. What?
2004. It was a terrible time. The devastating Indian Ocean tsunami strikes.
Holy crap, dude.
Yeah.
I was stationed in Diego Garcia and I left November 7th, Diego Garcia
Wow.
is 7 degrees south of the equator, like right near there. And it was,
Station. What do you mean stationed? What? I don't.
I was in the Navy.
Wait, no, what?
What?
You were in the Navy?
You were in the Navy?
Is
Ah.
Rusty still in the Navy?
Yeah. We got to redo that sounder.
I
Gotta redo that sounder.
state your name. Do solemnly swear.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, I was in the Navy station over there.
Huh.
And it was crazy.
Who knew?
I know. I don't know. I gotta put that out. I gotta put out a
Um,
press release.
New Year's Day. The Roman calendar begins with January 1st, marking the start. Why is this? Okay. Nah, I don't
What?
care about that one.
Why is what a thing? The calendar actually being set in motion?
Yeah, the calendar gets. January 1st marks the start of a new year. Well, no kidding.
Well, why? Yeah, of course. But that's kind of an important thing because people have been trying to figure out why Christians kind of have that control, but maybe it's not Christians. It's I keep wanting to say Constantine, but that's not it. Knights, help me out.
Wasn't it Gregorian?
Gregorian, yeah.
Something like
It all
that?
fell into place.
Who knows? 1801, New Year's Day. The unification of Great Britain and Ireland officially takes place, creating the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Ireland.
United Kingdom.
United, whatever. And I'm not even drinking.
Jameson.
Here you go. 1900, the 20th century dawns with a flourish of optimism and technological advancements.
Really? Hold my drink.
I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff here nobody cares about. Bonus, many cultures have unique New Year's tradition. Spain's lucky grapes, Scotland's fiery celebrations, and Brazil's white
Are
clothing.
you gonna explain them?
What about Italy's? I'm not sure if they do this in mainland Italy, but in Sardinia, they like to throw shit out their window.
Like sardines?
No, like furniture. Out with the old, in with the new. They just start throwing
Huh.
shit out their windows.
I think I did have that somewhere up here, but I freaking lost it.
Chairs, fans, couches. Yeah.
So you said in Spain they do what?
Grape gobble. It's good luck to eat 12 grapes. During the
There was a
12
girl in high
chimes of
school. That was
midnight.
her name in the yearbook.
Ecuador's burning wish list. People burn effigies of the old year, representing their bad luck and desires for the coming year. Denmark's
Do you know?
dish throwing
Hold
frenzy.
on, Rusty. So they burn effigies, right?
Yes.
All right. Do you know what the great powerful man Ron Swanson says about effigies?
The key to burning an ex-wife effigy is to dip it in paraffin wax and then toss the flaming bottle of isopropyl alcohol from a safe distance. Do not stand too close when you light an ex-wife effigy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't. Yeah.
If you're burning an effigy tonight, keep your distance. All right.
Yes. Scotland's fiery welcome. Scots ring in the new year with fireballs swung through the streets, symbolizing burning away of negativity.
And haggis, which makes them create fireballs later.
Rio's white dress
Swinging
code.
fireballs.
Yes.
Huh.
Everyone dons white clothing to symbolize peace and purity for a new year.
Where? Say that again?
Rio de Janeiro.
Yeah, they do that in Haiti too. The zombie, like these voodoo culture does that also.
Let's see.
And then after they've drank a bit, all of the white clothing gets dropped.
Actually, it turns red.
Ew.
Greece smashes pomegranates. Smashing a pomegranate against your door brings good luck in Greece. Bonus points if you get the juicy seeds inside. I guess. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah. There you go. Let's see.
And then
Brazil,
9 months later, surprise!
Yeah. Brazil eats lentils. Brazilians eat lentils, representing prosperity because they resemble coins.
here in the deep south, in the Cajun South, it's black-eyed peas and something.
The
Black-eyed
band?
cabbage, not cabbage. That's new.
Spinach, ain't it?
Greens, maybe, but
Greens,
black-eyed peas and rice. Yep, that's good luck.
Because that night's going to be a good night.
It's going to be a good night.
Will I am.
Yep. So there you
Okay,
have
thanks.
it.
I got that.
In
Bunch of weird and wonderful facts.
in downtown Boise, Idaho, they will drop a giant spud from the sky. You know, potatoes.
Yeah, I got you.
More than 40,000 spectators turn up to see the internally lit 400-pound glow-tato.
Glow-tato, that is brilliant.
I love it. Glow-tato.
So it's a potato, and they put a light inside.
Apparently so, yes.
It's probably
Wouldn't it be more fun to like do like skeet shooting?
Well, you could do that with smaller ones, but I mean, if you're going to skeet shoot a 400-pound potato, yeah, you're going to get some chipping. All right. We will be back after this commercial break with some more New Year's fun and other stuff. Come on back.
Can I refill your eggnog for you? Get you something to eat? Drive you out to the middle of nowhere? Leave you for dead?
Yeah, Rusty?
I kind of like to get something to eat. I'm not... none of the other stuff.
Oh, apparently the yellow bag
Uh,
disappears. I've been snacking on too much candy while I've been working this week.
I bet.
When I say this week, I mean we're talking 2 days, but still.
I bet. I literally don't have anything else.
Oh, I got stuff.
And stuff. Good. Yeah, you got some Am I the Assholes, don't you?
Mm-hmm. It was going to have to involve talking, you know, and then at some point you're just going to get tired of it. No, let's go do something else.
It happens, okay? I can't help it.
I'm assuming you're editing these parts out. Is that what you're doing?
No.
Okay.
But what about the commercials? They'll
You
be
have
able...
to, no, he's got to cut it up and put it into...
Yeah, which is nothing out of the
Yeah,
ordinary. I got to do
just,
that anyway.
I'm going to start it, and it's going to run all the way through.
Well, do we want to jump ahead?
No.
Okay.
How much time we got?
Couple minutes yet. That's why I'm
But
asking.
I mean, no, don't do that.
All right, I'll go throw this out then.
So we're at the bottom, right? This is the last segment?
No. That was 1 hour.
Holy crap. How am I going to get... I'm going to have to find something else to talk about. Son of a...
Ugh. Well, just don't think too hard.
I'm trying to think and nothing happens. Exactly.
Well, at least somebody did some show prep.
30 seconds.
So creepy.
You're right. I should switch that out with a bard who whispers it very seductively to you.
No, that's probably creepier.
10 seconds. Very interesting that, you know, some of these traditions Rusty just omitted going through his list. In Latin American countries, the color of your panties will determine what kind of year you'll have.
Oh my gosh, Rusty doesn't wear any.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it.
Well, I would think that would be a rough year. Tradition holds that red will bring love and romance. Yellow leads to wealth and success, meaning it has to start yellow, Rusty.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't.
Right.
Okay.
Right. White stands for peace and harmony. Green signifies well-being and nature. And in Turkey, red panties are also handed out as gifts for good luck and the promise of a fruitful new year.
I bet.
There's no mention of if it has to be to people that you already know.
Oh, right.
So, you know, maybe just some weird guys handing out red panties. Here, think of me when you put these on.
Yeah, in Turkey they do hand out some weird stuff and unsolicited shoe shines. That's not a euphemism. So, I guess
I got a Thomas Handy. I was proud to get that bottle.
So yeah, color of your underwear, it dictates the next 365 days.
Right. Yeah. And you're in full control, presumably, of the
Urine.
color of those underwear.
Urine.
Yeah. Urine. That would be the yellow.
Yeah. And we all have a little bit in there.
So keep that in mind when you're getting dressed tomorrow morning. Put on the right color underwear.
But what if they're multicolored with like a picture of a forest and a couple of toucans in there?
Well, if there's
does that
in
mean
there,
all of-
that's not panties, that's a bra.
Or all of the above? How about tie-dye?
There's no mention of that. Yeah. This one I thought was interesting. In Germany, people melt small pieces of lead in a spoon over a candle. Sounds odd.
Like crack?
Yeah, right. And then pour the liquid into cold water. The bizarre shapes from lead pouring are supposed to reveal what the year ahead will bring. If the lead forms a ball, luck will roll one's way. While the shape of a crown means wealth, and a cross signifies death, and a star will bring happiness.
What if the ball that rolls all the way has a little chain attached to it?
The old ball and chain.
Yeah. Now,
Or, going to jail. I don't know.
yeah. I mean, I thought about going to grab my soldering kit and, trying this out, but
Oh, yeah. Do it live.
really feel like doing that to my spoons.
Yeah, we should. And that could be part of, because those theories need to be tested. You can't just come up with you can't come up with something, say it, and it's true. It's got to be
You gotta
tested.
test it, yeah.
No, that's what the internet is all about. Just saying things and let it be.
That's what they want you to believe.
Yeah.
And birds aren't real. Damn it.
How about this one? This is one anybody can do. Rusty, did you bring up the Danish's New Year's Eve tradition?
I love cheese.
There was one of
dishes.
them, but I don't remember. It was the the fruit, wasn't it? Is that it? I don't know.
Nope. They throw plates and dishes against friends and neighbors' front doors.
Oh, that's what Mel said.
Yeah.
I
We
think
need to
that's what
do
you
that.
said, wasn't it? Or no, you said Italy.
Italy, they throw out their furniture, out with the old, in with the new.
Furniture. Right. This is a bit of a popularity contest, as the bigger pile of broken china is the next morning, the more friends and good luck you'll have the coming year.
I would like to see that experiment replicated, not on New Year's.
I mean, why would you?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. You know that tradition in Greece when you have a really good meal and you throw the plates into the. I mean, why? That's so wasteful. I bet you Greece probably has. They probably have stock in like, paper plates or freaking whatever.
Yeah. In Denmark, they also jump off their chairs at midnight, symbolizing the leap into the new year when the clock strikes 12.
That's
But I'll tell you from experience, make sure the ceiling fan is off before you do that.
Yeah. And I gotta wonder, is there like an increase in like broken ankles, ankle injuries and all that, jumping off a chair?
I suppose. Yeah, that would make sense.
if you jump off a chair that has casters on it.
Ooh, that can
Yeah.
be ugly.
So did now see now I'm bored with what we're talking about here, so
Yeah.
I'll pull up Rusty. We're going to change subjects here.
All right.
Okay, your guys' employers. Well, Mel, your employer. Do they do a Christmas dinner for their employees? Anything like that?
No.
Okay.
No.
Mine
Parties or whatever.
did. Mine did.
What?
Russ, you did one?
Yeah. No, the logging company that I work for, they did a.
Didn't think about the logging company.
Yeah, they did it. Sure did.
Okay.
Good stuff.
How'd you feel after it? Was it good dinner?
Full, yeah, full. I was, yeah.
Yeah. You guys are familiar with Airbus, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Airbuses.
Over
Yeah.
in yeah.
French health authorities are investigating mass gastroenteritis outbreak after the company restaurant served foie gras and lobster.
Yeah, foie gras, yeah.
2,600 workers at the French aerospace group Airbus left sick after eating the company holiday dinner. Oh, forgive me.
News.
2,600 workers and 700 of them reporting gastroenteritis.
Yeah, that's why I always, one thing that I make sure I do, I'm pretty sure I've said it on here before, but if I show up to a barbecue or something where everybody's cooking outdoors and there's chicken setting, and you didn't watch that chicken come off the grill and it's been sitting there for you don't know how long, don't eat the chicken. Don't eat the chicken.
Because you don't know if it's foul play or what. Sorry. I'll leave.
Oh,
So-
it's a
Well, speaking of foul, I mean, frick.
foie gras.
Foie gras, nailed it. That's, you know what that is, right?
Yep,
Like duck or
liver?
chicken. Yeah.
Duck
It's-
liver.
duck liver. Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's horrible the way they make it, but
I don't like liver and onions like a lot of people do, especially from the Midwest. I don't know why, but I like it in pate. I like it with crackers and cream cheese and shit.
And Rusty, you say it's horrible the way they make it because it's fatty, right? They
well,
make it
the
as
way
fatty as
that they
possible.
make the way that they make the goose fatty.
Right.
Yeah, they
But
tie
that
their
fat is-
mouth. They tie their mouth open and they force feed them.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, don't tell me.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So on the menu was foie gras, scallops, lobster, and I'm going to say tornadoes, but it's Tournedos. Tornadoes.
Tornado.
I don't
Nailed
know
it.
what that is.
Sounds good.
Sound, yeah.
Ice cream logs and hazelnut and chocolate mousse. Yeah, the affected workers showed clinical signs of vomiting and or diarrhea. Just what you want after your holiday party.
I don't think if I ever had a like a venue or a mass meal or something, I don't think I would ever serve any kind of fowl, chicken, turkey, goose, duck. Goose. Yeah. Any of those birds, I would not serve bird at all, just because it's so. Even eggs. Like I buy eggs from a local lady who has a shitload of chickens. I buy 72 at a time, but I do not make one without putting them through the glass of water test. Because if it floats, it's a bad egg.
Right.
So yeah,
And how often have you found a bad egg?
2 times.
Okay.
Out of the last 6 months. So
Which is enough.
yeah. But I felt like I could feel it. Like I kind of felt the egg dead or whatever, but I still put it through the test.
Right.
Like, yeah, I am I love eating the dead meat of like cows, deer.
You know, Mel, if she doesn't wash the eggs when she gets them, if she gets them and just puts them in a thing or whatever, they're perfectly fine. You don't even have to refrigerate them.
No, I don't. I keep them outside. I don't wash them until I cook them. And like, I think I told you guys, I've been perfecting my omelet. My Julia Child omelet.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
Yes. And it's such a lovely omelet. Oh, it's only 3 eggs, a tablespoon of butter, and 14 seconds. And I love it. But yeah, I have become a better cook because of her.
Awesome. All right, look, I'm all about. I love eggs. God, I love and peanut butter and scrambled egg sandwiches are a thing, and I've actually got some people to try it, and they liked it. Well, one guy didn't like it, but I think he just didn't like it because he don't like me. But what
The hell with him. Yeah, he can go screw a horse.
Well, I don't like you, and it was okay.
What?
I didn't have it, but I'm gonna have it the next time I make scrambled eggs.
Yeah,
I've been eating peanut butter jelly, peanut and banana and bacon. I'm on that bacon kick again, so I do the peanut butter jelly, banana, bacon. Oh, damn you, Elvis.
Yeah.
If I'm going to make a sandwich for breakfast, it's going to be English muffin, fried egg, slice of cheese, and bacon. And butter on the English muffin. Yeah.
That's a Knight's McNuffin.
Yeah. It takes a little while to make, but
Yeah.
it's worth it.
I
Don't
love the
matter.
English muffins.
I do too. I don't even use a fork to split them anymore. If you just massage them the right way,
Oh,
when
yeah.
you take them out of the pack, you don't need.
You gotta.
Don't cut it with a knife.
Mm-mm.
What?
Don't use a
Yeah.
fork.
Nope.
Just massage them at the seams,
Oh yeah.
and then your nooks and crannies
Oh yeah.
are exposed.
Oh,
And
Dang it,
melt
he's
the
writing
butter.
down stuff. Stop it.
7 years ago, our forefathers brought forth in this continent a new nation. Hey, yeah.
Are you talking about like
Conceived in
Thomas
liberty and
English
dedicated.
muffins?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thomas's English muffins. Yeah. You don't.
No.
You don't
No,
have
I
to
always
cut
have
them.
to cut those suckers.
No.
They're not pre-perforated.
Yeah, they are.
No.
They are a little bit.
They
You're
are.
supposed to fork split them. They are advertised, and it says right on the label, you need to fork split them.
Well, they're not going to fork themselves.
Exactly, fork split. So I stopped with the fork and started using my fingers instead, and it comes out even better because your
Yeah.
nooks and crannies are a little bit higher, and the butter creates little pools of melted butter in your
Goodness.
mouth.
Melted goodness.
I think he just sabotaged me again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
He's good at that.
Whatever.
He's good at that.
Okay. I'm gonna go.
I've got a few things here. Oh, did you have something to say there, Mel?
Hey, just real quick, for the second time, I just want to remind our audience about warhorselegacy.org. For veterans, the ranch offers a unique networking opportunity. Through a series of workshops, events, veterans can connect with other like-minded individuals, share stories, and build relationships of a lifetime. And our relationships, veterans' relationships, are unique in the fact that we know a lot of other people don't understand what we went through, whether you're combat, non-combat, it doesn't matter. And The Warhorse Legacy Foundation is an excellent source for veterans and their families with a commitment to helping military personnel heal and thrive. And they build friendships, and they do it with each other, and their families help them heal. And just like Rusty says, even $1, $5, $10, warhorselegacy.org, just throw them a couple of bucks and show your appreciation for them and to our veterans, because we appreciate them so much. At warhorselegacy.org, warhorselegacy.org.
Off Track Syndicate.
All right, so now I have a
Florida man, he lives in his van, he's Florida man, Florida man, Florida man, he has sex with a can, he's Florida man, Florida man, Florida man, Florida man.
or rather Florida woman in this case.
Shut up.
A 20-year-old female Florida woman was arrested Sunday morning for allegedly beating her boyfriend with a Christmas tree.
What? Okay, fake or real?
Real. Well, okay, you're asking about the tree.
Yes.
Specifically in the news story. The size of the tree was not indicated in the arrest report, nor if the tree was real or artificial. The tree was not seized.
Oh, are you going to put up the tree yourself? Nope, I'm going to stick it up my boyfriend.
Wait, what?
So, according to the arrest affidavit, this woman and her 24-year-old boyfriend were in their bedroom when they got into a verbal altercation over alleged infidelity.
Was there alcohol involved?
Most likely.
I don't know. It doesn't say. The boyfriend got up and went to lay on the couch in the living room. All right. So just based on that, let's do some speculating here. Was the boyfriend the infidel, or was the woman? He got up and went to lay on the couch.
So, I mean, statistically, whatever, it's the man. It very well could have been the woman. Very well could have.
Okay. But Rusty,
Yeah.
if you had been the man there and she had cheated on you, would you have been the one to go lay on the couch?
That's a good question. In my situation, yeah, it'd probably be me, because whatever. Yeah.
Well,
yeah. I mean, I don't know. There's no. I guess.
If do you think if the girl did it, she would have went up and went to the couch because she didn't want to talk about it? Avoidance?
Maybe,
Is that what we're
maybe.
calling that? Avoidance?
yeah, I'm kind of just my own speculation there. That's what I would think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
if I were in that situation, I would not have been the one to go lay on the couch. No.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, just a little aside there. She followed him into the room and allegedly grabbed a Christmas tree and began repeatedly hitting him.
Which that
So-
makes me
Oh my
think
God.
that
He
he
did it.
was the one.
Yeah.
The tree beating resulted in the victim sustaining numerous minor scratches over much of his upper body and arms. So to address, I'm sure, the question that was going to be coming up, where did she shove it? She just swatted him with it, upper body.
Okay. Whew.
Hmm. It sounds like it would have been a real tree because the artificial trees are plastic and they don't really scratch that bad at all. Not like a real tree would.
Yeah, but they got the wire in there that holds the stuff together.
Oh, and
Yeah,
if it's decorated, there's hooks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're going to play a game here.
Busted.
Guess her name.
Oh,
Karen.
Tiffany.
Karen. Becky.
Susan.
Nope. Think Christmas themed.
Holly.
Carol.
Nope.
Holly.
Noel.
No.
Miracle.
What?
Miracle Rivera.
That's a horse's name, not a
Beat
girl.
the hell out of her boyfriend with the Christmas tree.
Miracle.
Miracle.
Oh my God. Sorry, Holly. I didn't mean to.
There's-
Okay.
There's no mention of the street that they lived on. If it's 34th Street or not.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see here. What else do I have? All right.
Did you get in trouble? Well, I mean, did he get in trouble? Like, what happened?
She was
he got
arrested.
beat. Yeah, she was arrested.
Oh, okay. All right.
She was arrested for the tree assault. All right, a non-Christmas and New Year's theme story just because I liked it and I thought our truck driver listeners would enjoy this. A Tesla Model Y went viral on TikTok recently. More than 1 million people have viewed the original video. As the night went on, the story continued to develop. The Tesla was spotted near a Bass Pro Shops in Harlington, Texas, with temp tags and a trailer in tow. That trailer,
What?
being a refrigerator, a reefer trailer that
Wow.
Reefer
Semi-truck.
madness.
would haul.
I have never seen that before.
That's
Yeah.
I don't doubt the capability, but I have never seen a Tesla pull that.
What's the technical term for this type of trailer there, Rusty?
So that is a dolly, what they call a dolly, and it's usually used on the shorter, well, in my area, I think there are some full-size double trailers that they do, but that's called a dolly, or there's another name for it, a tag trailer, a tag.
It's a refrigerated truck.
But that's the reefer unit on the front.
Yeah,
of that
that's
trailer
definitely
right there.
reefer madness. Yeah, for sure.
And that's impressive, especially if it was fully loaded.
Right? So
Yeah.
apparently, it was hitched up with a UPS dolly.
Yep.
And it was driving around town. And the tow truck driver that ended up taking it said he was driving around town like that, and the crazy part was there was no way to run lights to it. That's not the crazy part of this whole thing. The fact that this guy didn't have lights hooked up on it. He's hauling this big-ass trailer with a Tesla.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've never seen that before. I think that's. I don't want to say I'm surprised because I know they're powerful, but I just didn't. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So Teslas don't offer the Model Y with a towing package, but this one apparently did, because it does have it's got a hitch hooked up to it,
Yeah.
and it had a 7-pin outlet.
All right.
But this
So
trailer
it
did not.
It did
comply
have
with
a way to. If it had a 7-pin outlet, it should have been able. Well, he probably had to have a converter for his to go to the
Right.
that big trailer. I don't know.
Yeah, I doubt
7
that
pin, 8
trailer.
pin, whatever.
I doubt that trailer hooks up with a 7-pin on a semi, right?
No, they do.
Do they?
Absolutely. Yeah, but it's a different size. But yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
different than what's on like a truck.
Yeah, you got to have a kingpin.
No, that's different. Stop it. No, it's just a different size altogether. That's all. They probably do make a converter for the kind on the truck pickup trucks to go to the. Or you could make one, I guess. Anyway.
Yeah, so we need to do maybe a little teaser in a future episode, hopefully our next live episode, our predictions for 2024. But I do remember seeing something about a Tesla truck hitting the market. I know that there's some that already have,
Yes.
but there's something new coming out in 2024. Doesn't look very appealing, but only because I'm used to like Ford, Chevy, Dodge, Jeep. I think one of the most awful looks on a Jeep is the Jeep pickup, that new one. I don't know. It just doesn't look balanced to me. It looks cattywampus or whatever. But Tesla's supposedly coming out with another truck, and I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to seeing how well that the Ford Lightning, their big truck that is battery operated but can also power your house for so many amount of days. I can't afford any of them right now, but I'm really curious about the technology.
Well, I gotta say, you said the thing about the Jeep truck being a little off balance. It makes sense because most Jeep owners are a bit off balance as well.
Yeah,
At least the ones that I know. They're not quite right. I'm just saying.
for sure. They're off tilt. Yeah, and
Off kilter.
Off kilter. Yeah, that too.
Not
Oh
quite
yeah.
all- not
They
quite
they
all.
don't have they don't have their center of balance there.
All right, so I've got a list. Ah, crap. Here we go.
So Rusty's got a list. Too little, too late here. This brings us to the end of this segment.
How many more do we have? Like 6?
We'll see if Rusty remembers where he put his list after we come back from this break. And we'll round out the show for our last segment.
Of the
Come back.
year.
We'll be here. I was watching the time, I'm like, I just know Rusty's, he found something. And then he's going to just shoehorn it in there. And nope.
I love shoehorns. Are you really drinking eggnog?
No.
Oh, I didn't
Like I
think-
said, after my
Yeah.
blackberry brandy attempt,
Yeah, that's just.
that was nasty. No, this is, well, I didn't want to just put milk in here. So I went with,
White Russian?
no, well, I don't know. It's, what's the, geez, I haven't drank that much. It's the cinnamon whiskey. Was that Fireball?
Fireball.
Yeah.
And rum chata.
Oh, wow.
So it's like,
I never had
I
that.
don't know, it's supposed to be like cinnamon toast
spicy.
crunch.
Well,
It's
I
not
mean,
bad.
I would probably try that if I didn't have a penis. But
my
yeah, so
Oh,
yeah, damn it! Wow, you got a. I should have said that way different. Damn it! It's so tiny.
30 seconds.
Oh man,
Creating gold every day.
I got so many.
Damn it!
Well, I'm not the only one who drinks in the house, so I got stuff that we try to mix up for my wife as well. See what she likes. And you know what? If I like it, I like it. I don't give a damn. Here we go. And here's the moment of truth. Did Rusty Lugnuts remember where he put his list that he found?
Yes, it's right here. I'm looking right at it. So I have list of the 25 worst products of 2023. So all the things that came out this year, and yeah,
Coming in at number 1, Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I thought you were too young for Casey Kasem.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Mm,
I thought it was a terrible impersonation.
that was really good.
And I mean, is this really a thing? All right, so under tech turmoil, this doesn't sound real to me. A VR headset that makes you smell farts. While immersive game,
I can do that without the headset.
while
I felt
immersive
smart.
gaming is great, smelling your character's flatulence took things a bit. That can't be real. That can't be real.
Rusty got scammed.
Well, I mean, Bard threw it up here, so I guess it could be fake. I don't know.
Television.
A drone that delivers pizza, except it was crashing on a lot of roofs. Imagine the horror of ordering a pizza only to have it land on your roof or in your flower bed instead. So I guess that really hasn't took off yet.
Ah,
I don't have that sounder.
Yeah. A smart toaster that burns bread and your patience. This AI-powered toaster promised perfect toast every time, but instead delivered burnt offerings and existential dread. Yes, because I hate burnt toast. I want it just a little brown. Just a little brown. Jeez.
I don't know why.
No, damn it. Jeans with this is fashion faux pas. Jeans with built-in diapers for adults.
Is it like those period panties?
I think so.
That's a piss poor idea.
It is like Thanks or whatever.
And this was this only 2023? I feel like this has been out longer than just 2023. High heels with built-in fish tanks.
Yeah, that's
been around a
I'm
little
pretty sure
bit.
that's before my time.
Here I don't. Everybody loves Crocs. What about glitter Crocs with a fur lining?
No.
Yeah, yep. Those have been out.
Sparkly,
I won't buy
fuzzy
them.
monstrosity that blinded and offended in equal measure.
Hmm.
Let's see. Household hazards. Self-cleaning robot vacuum that gets stuck everywhere. This robot
That's a
promised
Roomba.
promised to liberate you from chores, but instead became a furry hostage in your air vent.
So I got a Roomba, and it's smart enough to communicate with me, you know, when it's done, or I can tell it to go back to its home base or whatever. I had it running one day while I'm working, and it sent me a message: "Help! Your Roomba is hanging off the edge of a cliff."
What?
It had driven up on a shirt or something.
Do they have cliffs in Nebraska?
No,
No.
not really. No, it had driven up onto a shirt, so it thought that it was somewhere precarious.
Oh,
They're pretty stupid.
that poor thing.
How about a smart fridge that orders groceries you don't need? Goodbye, impulse purchases. Hello, fridges full of mystery.
I have that.
That sounds like taking the kids grocery shopping.
Yeah.
Where did
Or
where did
sending
this
your
go?
husband to the grocery store. Yeah.
We didn't need 5 pounds of Twizzlers. Let's see. Automatic plant water that drowned your greenery. Turns out plants can have too much of a good thing, especially when it comes to water. Let's see. Gaming gaffs. Dance mats that trip you up and make you fall. Who needs rhythm
Like
when
Twister?
you can have a faceplant simulator? A virtual reality game where you play as a houseplant. Wow, that sounds like a.
Where did you get this list?
I don't. I asked for the
Is
list
this
of
just
25.
Bard
worst-
coming up with?
Is this from Finland or something?
I don't know. Let's see. Virtual reality game where you play as a house mat, dance mat. A subscription service for surprise microtransactions. Pay a monthly fee, get nickel and dime for every in-game sneeze.
Okay.
I don't know. I did hear about this.
Yeah, like,
Bacon flavored sodas.
No, thank you.
I like bacon flavored bacon.
Yeah,
Uh,
I like bacon flavored eggs. Fry up your
Um,
bacon, then fry up your egg in the bacon grease.
what is it, Gilly? Did Timmy fall in the well?
Gummy bear flavored toothpaste.
No.
Nope.
Never heard of it.
Do you remember? Do you remember? Crest came out with, it was years ago. They came out with a cinnamon and a cinnamon flavored toothpaste and an orange flavored toothpaste.
I know.
I don't
Close Up.
remember.
When I was a kid, Close Up is the only cinnamon flavored toothpaste. And I used to buy it from the little Italian store. They call Close Up. You want some Close Up? Cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Nice.
But it
Let's
burns.
see a metaverse mall where you can buy virtual clothes for your avatar. Because who needs real clothes when you can
Okay,
have
where
masks?
was this happening? This happened in 2023. Are these the fails of 2023?
Yeah,
Okay.
it
In the
doesn't say
US?
specifically for US. It doesn't say so. I don't know. I did see something about this. Fanny packs disguised as backpacks. A confusing attempt to blend practicality with retro chic.
You mean fanny packs you wear on a back?
I guess.
Yeah, they've been doing that. I've been seeing them kids these days putting the fanny pack on their back.
Let's see. an AI chatbot therapist that gave unqualified life advice.
Oh my God.
I did hear about
that one was real. That one
Offering
was re-
virtual
it was-
hugs and
It's
nonsensical platitudes.
There was
100% real.
what was it? An eating disorder hotline that fired all of their workers, their people, and replaced them with AI.
No.
And within the first week or the first month, they had to get rid of the AI and hire back the people because it was giving out bad advice. Like, well, maybe you should stop eating so much
Oh
to help
gosh.
lose weight. Reduce, the amount of food you're eating, or, that kind of stuff. It was giving out terrible advice, and they had just fired all of their real people who were supposed to be doing that job.
No, it could be, yeah, because that's a body dysmorphic disorder, and those are one of the things with that. That's why I don't fear AI as much as I think other people do, because there are some things that only the human brain can comprehend. Only the human brain can actually communicate things, because it is on a spectrum. You can't just give them a template and always fall on that, because everybody is different. And eating disorders, usually, not all the time, is a body dysmorphic disorder, and people have these disorders for different reasons, not just because they're fat. Sometimes that has nothing to do with weight. You could be 90 pounds soaking wet and still think you're fat. You could have a bump in your nose and think that you are fat, and it has nothing to do with either one of them. And having an AI try to diagnose or even help someone is absolutely irresponsible, dangerous, and evil. Sorry, I'll stop.
This one's kind of my favorite, and I think I'm going to buy it. Pet Rock 2.0 with Bluetooth. Return of a
What's your
70s
Pet Rock gonna
fad,
do?
now with the added benefit of pointless connectivity. Just what your hamster always wanted.
Does it play music or something?
Does
Does it dance? Like, so I
think it
remember, how old was I? 17 maybe? And this is really popular, the dancing flower.
Yeah.
I always had it set to Journey. Like it was Wheel in the Sky. I had this, as soon as the music would play, this flower would dance. That was one of my favorite things in the world. It made me smile. Journey and a dancing flower.
What about the singing fish? The singing bass on the wall, remember those?
Oh my gosh.
Those were
Wait,
terrible.
Billy
Bass. Yeah.
Yes.
Billy Bass. This one sounds amazing. Pumpkin spice spam musubi.
No.
The Frankenstein creation of Hawaiian comfort food and autumnal spice overload left taste buds confused and stomachs uncertain.
You mean wasabi?
No, it says M-U-S-U-B-I. Musubi?
Okay, Rusty, we will just sit back and enjoy pineapple on our pizza. Maybe with a dab
Yes.
of wasabi.
Yes.
You
I
lost
want
me
extra,
at spam.
I want extra pineapple on my pizza. This has got to be good. Kale infused soda.
No.
Oh, what?
It says refreshing beverage like the earthy bitterness of kale blended with
Nope.
fizzy water.
Nope, and I'm about to drop an F-bomb on that one.
No.
So while we're on the subject of terrible food, let me interject with something that was actually really good. My wife made these muffins. We've got a muffin tin. They're really tiny little muffin tins, right? She made
Sorry.
blueberry muffin mix and put that in those tins, and then put like a half of a sausage link into it for breakfast food.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it was awesome.
Wow.
It was awesome. Half my kids didn't like it because they don't like the blueberries, whatever.
Sweet
But I'm
and
like,
savory. There's
Yeah.
nothing better in the morning than a little bit of sausage on my muffin.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Vegan hot dogs that exploded on the grill.
Nope.
Not for the faint of heart or easily startled barbecue chefs. These plant-based sausages had a tendency to go ballistic with unexpected heat.
as did their people who were eating them who didn't know that they were vegan.
Nothing like a ballistic little wiener. Hey, where's that little
It's
wiener?
so
going?
small.
Charlie.
It's so tiny. I wanted more. Oh, no. Terrible, terrible. I was a gay man.
You're a bad influence on us, Rusty. Here we are,
I know,
night to night, just sitting here discussing scripture shit.
Tech disasters more. Facebook glasses, a clunky, overpriced attempt at augmented reality that felt more like a bad sci-fi movie.
It
No.
didn't work with Google. It didn't work with Amazon.
And that sucks so much that it didn't work with Google. I saw those Google Glass come out, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want that, but I'm not going to spend $2,000 on a pair of glasses.
It'll happen probably within the next 10 years. That'll be out where you'll be wearing your glasses, walking down the street, and you'll just get bombarded with advertising everywhere. You know, everything you look at. It's
I'm like,
just
Google Lens. What kind of dog is that? What kind of plant is that?
Yeah.
What kind of
You
douchebag
wink
is
your
that?
eye and it
Yeah,
takes a picture.
Does he have
you know.
mommy issues?
From the dad perspective, I'm thinking, if I had those suckers on and I could just like wink my eye or do something to start recording,
Yeah.
the stuff that I would catch, you know, my kids arguing or doing something stupid. Oh man,
How many daughters do you have?
I've got the one, which is enough.
How about the Pepsi Nitro cold brew?
Tried that. Don't like it. I don't like any of the nitro stuff. They use, instead of CO2, they use nitrogen to carbonate it.
Yeah.
What's the supposed benefit of nitrogen?
Tiny bubbles.
Yeah, smaller, tinier bubbles. Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Another one, unicorn frappuccino.
No.
An Instagrammable monstrosity.
why are they
sugary
killing
syrup.
unicorns to make coffee?
I
That
know.
pisses me the F off.
Yeah.
Do you know how we've been fighting for them and they have been extinct for so long and now we're using them to make coffee? What
Didn't
the
the Harry
F?
Potter documentaries teach them anything?
I know.
It'll keep you alive, but
At
it's
least-
a half-life.
At least the winged horses, the Pegasi, had more of a chance than the unicorns.
Now, I know some people that have this and they like it. Other people, I guess not. Weighted blankets.
Love.
Yeah.
It depends
But
on
that's
how
me.
much weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're laying in bed and you've got the weighted blanket on you and you can't move your feet. They're just weighted down. Now that sucks.
Yeah, that's too much.
Well, they have them specifically based on your height and weight and what you need it for. Some people just want it for comfort. Some people need it for, neurodivergent people or ADHD or autism and stuff. It works really well because it calms. Because they're little teeny tiny glass beads, not necessarily weights in the way it's dispersed. So if you get the correct weight for your body, it's okay. But for some people, it could be very overwhelming. We have a couple, and it also depends on the sheet, that the covering, because we have one here that's a fleece covering, and we have one that's like a satiny, cool covering. So that depends too, because the fleece could be sweating it. That could be overwhelming, or it could be good because it's soft. So just like anything in human nature, just like anything with all of us, the scientific answer is depends.
Do what makes you happy.
Speaking
Exactly.
Of
Thank
depends, and I think this is brilliant. Glow in the dark toilet seat. I like it. I mean, then I'll be able to actually see that I'm actually peeing on the seat instead of just doing it in the dark,
Yeah. Okay. But then you come into the bathroom in the middle of the night and you see the dark spot on the seat.
Yeah.
You know, the seat's normally all glowing, and then there's like this dark blob on the seat, and you have to wonder, what am I going to sit on?
Oh.
Well,
Yeah.
you'd have to question what she's going to sit on. What did Rusty leave?
A subscription service. This can't be real. Subscription service for used socks.
Yeah, that's OnlyFans.
Wow.
And that was
I'm
underwear.
in the wrong business.
No, there was someone that posted, a former Jackhole or whatever, used to be participation of ours. The Rough Sven posted that he was going to start an OnlyFans if he was going to wear no t-shirt and do the dishes, and that was going to be his OnlyFans thing. And yeah, I think for a lot of women that's total porn. A man doing chores. I mean,
Whatever, if it works.
Are you dusting your beaver on camera?
Yeah, I'm dusting my thing with my beaver. I accidentally spilt some buffalo trace on my beaver.
Uh-oh.
The animals are going crazy tonight.
All right, well, that's all I got. Remember, the list is just for fun, and maybe a little Schadenfreude. Before you buy anything, do your research and avoid falling victim to these product flops.
You know, I've got a Schadenfreude song, but
I hate
YouTube
Schadenfreude.
didn't like it last time I played it, so I can't play that anymore.
Uh-oh. What was it?
Dang it.
It's just Schadenfreude. It's just some lady singing about it. So, yeah. All right, well, how about this? How about we round out the end of the year with some asshole?
Yay!
Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole? All right. So, I've got feelings about this one.
Uh-oh.
All right. So, from the perspective of a mother, I believe, if I remember correctly, I used to think my son skipped Christmas with us because his wife wanted to go abroad to a sunny place or a beach rather than visit us. Her parents passed away when she was a child, but it turns out that she has been encouraging him to visit us, but he doesn't want to. Because according to him, we ruined his childhood by not getting divorced and making everyone unhappy. His words. We didn't have the happiest of marriages, but stayed together for our kids' sakes and did the best we could for them because they are most important. In return, this is how he thanks us, saying we are unloving towards each other and he would rather have a happy Christmas with his wife away from toxicity. Christmas is a time for families to come together. Am I wrong, or is he?
I don't know. He doesn't want to be around. Whatever.
So, here's the first question.
Mm-hmm.
Is this, I guess it didn't say whether it was the mother or the father. Oh yes, it does in the header. That says, am I wrong for telling my son that he doesn't care about his father and me because he never visits over Christmas? So yes, this is from the mother's perspective. Is the mother an asshole for being mad that her son feels this way about their situation?
Yes, she's doing the very stereotypical guilt trip. She wants to give him the stereotypical guilt trip. Instead of finding out what the real problem is, she's trying to be the victim.
Rusty?
I mean, he doesn't want to be, if he doesn't want to be around, he doesn't want to be around. There's no sense in making your life miserable, worrying about it all the time and bitching at him, making him miserable about it. Just, whatever, move on.
But what is she going to tell the rest of the family when he doesn't show up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's a bad son. Oh, everything I did for him, I stayed with his father, even though I was miserable just for him. Oh my God, he treats me with such disrespect. Sorry.
How about, is he an asshole for not wanting to get together with his family? Because, as she says, Christmas is a time for families to come together.
No, he is not the asshole for that.
No.
Christmas isn't the time for families to get together. Every frickin' day is that. Every Sunday you can have a dinner for that. Christmas is a holiday. It doesn't mean that you need to sacrifice anything. You don't sacrifice yourself. You don't sacrifice your family. Celebrating holidays is an enhancement of your relationship. It's not the basis of your relationship.
Yes. So this is where, so yes, I agree with that. He's not the asshole. You're not obligated in any way to get together with anyone over Christmas just because it's a holiday. If you and your wife decide this is what you want to do it. Go for it.
Yep.
My issue here mostly with her is her statement of, let's see here. We stayed together for our kids' sakes, and this is how he thanks us. If you're in an unhappy marriage and you guys can't be happy together, it's not going to be good for the kids to have those parents together, because it's going to come through. They're going to know, and it's not going to be good, and it's going to turn into stuff like this.
Yep.
That is a very important point. A lot of people don't even realize that, Knights. That is.
Yep. Hey.
That is the most important thing. And again, she's making about her. I stayed with him, or we stayed together for. How do you convey that? Was that a conversation she had with her son? I suffered for you, or hey, do you want us to stay together for you? Like, there's so many angles for this, but the fact that she wrote it is like, hey, look at me, I'm the victim, and he doesn't even appreciate my suffering. Did he know she was suffering?
She was such a martyr.
He knew that. Yeah, he knew that the relationship was in turmoil, but she's martyring herself for her son. It's gross.
Throw our patrons' names up there before we run out of time.
Yes.
What a terrible time to do that, but okay.
Barbara, Leslie.
Can you be a little bit more enthusiastic, please?
Mike, TikTok groupie, TechRoo, Steven, thank you. Toby, thank you. Thank everybody.
Kathy and the Bird, Venomous Kirks.
J-May, Echoes in Eternity, Donor X and Donor Y, thank you. Thank you.
All right, here. How about this?
Whiskey Wisdom, Chris.
How about this? Let's liven it up a bit. Indiana Mike, TikTok groupie.
Oh, you're gonna kill us.
Yay!
Kathy and the Bird, thank you, everybody. Thank you. J-May.
Yeah, all of our patrons have been awesome this year. We really appreciate it. Of course, as I say, this is only a small portion, our favorites of our Patreon subscribers. So, if you wanna join in, go to patreon.com/offtrackgang, and maybe you'll be up there on that list as well.
Right?
We really can't list out everybody. Nobody has that kind of time.
Yeah.
I know. I mean, there's like books and pages and volumes and libraries.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, this is our last show before 2024, our last show of the year. Stay tuned. Okay, this is recorded, so I don't know if this is going to happen, but stay tuned. I think we're going to open it up to hang out.
Yeah, open a live up afterwards. Probably take a minute or so afterwards.
To watch the balls drop for 2024.
If I can stay awake that long, I'm going to try.
Can you stay sober most of the day and then just start drinking at like 10?
I guess, maybe.
That's a tough ask.
I'm going to try just for you.
Okay. That would be great. Okay. So who else? Do we have anybody else that might be joining us in this room? Is there a possibility Branna might be here? We don't know.
No.
There's a possibility. I think Kinsey might be there.
Oh.
Kinsey might show up. Did we go talk past the music?
No. We still have several minutes.
Okay.
How many minutes?
Like 2.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
I thought it was right there.
Somebody cut off the conversation we were having.
That was me. Sorry. Or that was
me.
Was that you?
It was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, the mother is totally the asshole 100% all the way around. She was being a freaking well, people throw around narcissist way too freaking easily, but she was definitely being a martyr.
She wanted to be a martyr. She wanted to be her son's own personal Jesus Christ, savior of his life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is possible for some people. It is possible to be divorced and still take care of the kids separately and not drag their garbage into the lives of the kids. It's possible.
And wouldn't that be nice if people put their own personal shit aside and did it for the kids? That would be.
And you can still maintain a life for yourself as well.
Yes.
I was fortunate. My wife was fortunate. Our parents stayed married. They had happy marriages. No marriage is perfect. It's not going to happen. That doesn't happen that way.
Mm-mm.
You work for it. You communicate. As so many of these Am I the Asshole stories go, it comes down to communication. And so, yeah, it is what it is. And I know it doesn't work out for some people, and I get it. But
you're absolutely right, Chris, because people, the lack of communication, they always start out with, you would think that somebody would you know, they start out all of these sentences without them never communicating that to the other person, thinking,
Yep.
This is how I think. This is how you should be thinking too. So much wasted time.
Yeah. All right, let's round this out with this here. I've got a joke.
Okay.
Oh,
A man
no.
had too much to drink. Well, sorry. Rusty had too much to
Rusty.
drink and decides to walk home on New Year's Eve. A policeman stopped him and asked where he was going. I'm on my way to a lecture, the man replied. The cop scoffed. Who gives lectures on New Year's Eve? The man answered, my wife.
My wife.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh,
I
I
forgot
don't have-
to tell you guys, I just recently came into a bunch of money. Which
Gross.
is weird because I usually do it into paper towels.
I was gonna say you look like $1 million.
Right back into
All green and
circulation with it. And the music plays. That brings us to the end of our last episode of 2023. Next time we see you, it will be 2024, or, you know, we'll be alive until Rusty falls asleep. You know,
Oh,
after
and
the
right now
show.
is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yep. Day, month, year, or month, whatever. All right, everybody have a great new year. We'll see you again next year. Have a good one. Stay safe.